Hey guys, Dean here, welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with news, more news, sad news actually, or happy for some depending on how you feel about the whole series, but Fantastic Beast, the 3 movies in of the 5 movie series, has been officially cancelled. It is not coming back, it is shelved guys. I know the franchise has been a bit of a hit and miss with many Wizarding World fans. The first movie did quite well actually. I do think the Harry Potter hype kind of helped it grow, kind of got a lot of attention about it, but every movie just underperformed the previous one. The Crimes of Grindelwald underperformed Fantastic Beasts 1, and then Secrets of Dumbledore literally tanked. Absolutely tanked. But anyway guys, I'm not gonna lie, I seen the first movie, I seen the second movie. I know the Crimes of Grindelwald gets a lot of crap, but I actually enjoyed it. I still enjoy it, and I'll explain my little issue with it later on and how it could have been a little bit better. But you know, I sat through half of the Secrets of Dumbledore and it took 2 more tries before I could actually finish it. It just didn't grip me. It just yeah, I don't know, I think I stand with many fans when I say it should have been a book series first, then adopted onto the big screen, you know, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. In addition to comments made from Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling that seems to anger a lot of our LGBTQ plus fans, it just seemed to be wrong place, wrong story, wrong format, wrong time, wrong everything really. Now guys, look, they aren't the absolute worst movies ever made. I can't say they're awful because they're not, but something about them did not connect as well as the Harry Potter story did. But anyway, let's take a look at the quote, okay? We have the quote here. It says, I have it in front of me, so I'm going to read it out to you all. Unfortunately, for fans of the first Fantastic Beasts films, there will not be a 4th entry into this franchise. David Zaslav confirmed. He's the president and CEO of WBD, the studio that owns the movie. So he actually goes on to say that he doesn't care about the J.K. Rowling controversy and that they are interested in doing everything they can to make sure she wants to continue making Harry Potter movies. So it says, we're going to focus on franchises. We haven't had a Superman movie in 13 years. We haven't done a Potter movie in 15 years. The DC movies and Harry Potter movies generated a lot of profit for Warner Brothers over the last 25 years. The CEO said before adding, if we can do something with JK about Harry Potter in the future, we will. So I like the sound of that guys. You know, I'm really keen on a new Harry Potter reboot or a series or something like that. I hope it goes into development. The Fantastic Beasts series as a whole was just surrounded in controversy and media attention for the wrong reasons, and not just because of J.K. Rowling guys. There were lots of other issues. Johnny Depp was fired for his apparent involvement in a domestic dispute with his ex-wife Amber Heard. They just fired him. Just on the spot, fired him, got rid of him. Then it goes to trial and the evidence comes out that it was actually Johnny on the receiving end of the abuse all along. It was Johnny who was the victim all along, and it made Warner Brothers look like prejudiced assholes jumping the gun and labelling him guilty before he could even have a chance to defend himself. The company received a ton of backlash over that, which didn't help the franchise. It didn't help it whatsoever. And then we have that creep Ezra Miller. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling him a creep because that's what he is, okay? So let's look at the difference between what happened to Johnny and then what happened to Ezra Miller, okay? So Ezra Miller assaults and actually chokes a woman outside a bar and gets charged with 2nd-degree assault, okay? He's found guilty, but gets to keep his job as the Flash. Like, how messed up is that? It's an absolute joke. How does it even make sense? But anyway guys, we'll move forward. Let's take a look at the movie's performance, okay? I said each Fantastic Beasts movie underperformed the previous, and that's just a cold hard fact. The first film in the franchise brought in a respectable $814 million worldwide. You know, that's not just respectful, that's actually pretty good. $814 million worldwide. Yeah, if you think about it, like Avatar done like $1 billion, nearly $2 billion. So 814 actually isn't bad. The second one, The Crimes of Grindelwald, that brought in 654 million worldwide. So, you know, under 150 million short, but still respectable. It's average, it's okay. I think with these movies there is an expected income that they think they will generate, and if it doesn't hit that target, well then it could be classed as a flop depending on the budget as well. And then we have The Secrets of Dumbledore. That completed its worldwide box office run and it had made about $400 million, less than half of the first movie. What's more, this is off a budget of around $200 million, which often doesn't include marketing costs. So when it's all said and done, Secrets of Dumbledore may have made a loss, not a profit. To be honest guys, I truly believe that the Fantastic Beasts would have worked better as a TV series due to how much they tried to cram into the movies. If you take Crimes of Grindelwald and expand, open it up episode by episode where each character has a focus episode, you know, like a lot of series do, it allows much more of an enjoyable build to the overall concept of the story. That was the biggest issue with all of the movies really. They were overpacked and underdeveloped. So they used the draw of fantastic magical beasts to create a buzz around the first movie, which actually didn't have that effect on me anyway. I just kind of went to see it because I knew it has wizards in it. But yeah, so they take a movie about beasts and morph it into a political thriller. Like, it's two massively different genres, guys. I think what they were trying to do was something similar with Harry Potter. It starts as a happy magical story about wizards and wands in a magical school and the wonders of magic in general, and that transitions into this dark story about loss, heartache, and a basic thunderstorm that's on the way. You don't go from beasts to a political thriller. They're just too far apart, guys, okay? They're too far apart for a movie alone. Now, my friend Morgan over at Movie Flame, he done a super awesome breakdown of why all three movies, the franchise in total, actually failed. He has a great explanation, a great breakdown. Movie Flame, make sure to go check it out. You will not be disappointed with that video. Now, here's the final snag, okay? In this whole Fantastic Beasts franchise and the Harry Potter franchise in general, and basically, you know, why we're not getting a TV series or spin-off or animation, the works. So here's how it works. Unlike Disney, who bought Star Wars outright, every single thing about it, no rock unturned, they own everything. Warner Brothers don't own the Wizarding World franchise. It still belongs to JK. She owns it all. She will never sell it. She only sells the licensing to use her characters and to use her work and to use basically her creation. So, you know, Warner Brothers just can't greenlight something the way Disney can in relation to Star Wars. And yes, the Star Wars final trilogy sucked. It was terrible, but Disney got it right with, you know, series like The Mandalorian or the Obi-Wan series or Boba Fett. I really enjoyed all them, or even Bad Batch. They were all really, really good. I am so hooked on The Mandalorian right now, and I cannot wait. I'm sitting there waiting for the next episodes to launch. I've even spoken to Morgan, who I just mentioned at Movie Flame, and we are just so hyped about this series. It's amazing. But anyway, let's move on. They got it right with the Obi-Wan series. That's why I said it's a good product, but that's not going to happen with J.K. Rowling, because J.K. has to be heavily involved. She comes on board for the production team. She wants to have a hand in everything. It's her property. It will be so easy for Warner to just oust Rowling from the franchise completely if they bought the entire product off her. It will be just like a series of, this is ours, we bought it, we will do whatever we want with it. And, you know, Disney have a reputation for not always getting it right, and they could tarnish the Harry Potter series by bringing out the wrong series or the wrong product, and I think J.K. Rowling is very, very aware of that. So we will have to wait until J.K. Rowling reaches an agreement with Warner Brothers to greenlight a new Harry Potter spin-off or a reboot or TV series, animation. As I said, something is in the works, but all the cards have to be right. All we know for now is that Fantastic Beasts, the series, is officially cancelled, guys. It's shelved, it's buried, whatever way you want to look at it. We might as well say goodbye to the story unless it's continued in a TV show, but I think a Harry Potter project will be first in line, if I'm honest, and I think that's what everybody will prefer. To be honest, guys, I don't even know if I'm actually disappointed that it's not coming back. As I said at the beginning of the video, it never gripped me. It never had that emotional tape around me the way Harry Potter did. There was never really a character I could relate to. I never looked at, you know, any of the characters and say, hey, yeah, see that guy, he reminds me of me. He kind of has similar struggles that I do. I'm kind of like him. I want to root for this guy and support him throughout the rest of the series. I never really had a character like that. So, you know, when that emotional disconnection is there, it's never going to be a good ending. But anyway, guys, here's a question for you all. Would you prefer Fantastic Beasts to continue, finish off the 5-movie series, or would you rather jump straight into a Harry Potter reboot or a TV series? That is the question I have for you. Let me know in the comment section below. Have a good one. Subscribe if you like, unsubscribe if you want. Yous all do that anyway. Well, I always make jokes about this, guys, but, you know, thanks again. I really, really appreciate your support. It means the world to me. Have a good day. Check out the next video right after this one. It's going to be good.